Hey guys, what's up? ItzWish here, and this is my first ever live video on my channel, live recording I should say. And basically this is talking about, picking the roles on GB, and, really finding the right one for you. And the gameplay is midway through because of the action was really slow at the start of the game. I didn't want to bore you with a slow-paced game, but anyway, how this scrim started off was, in the beginning, we put 4-1 up on Arcaden, and then they came back on us pretty hard and tied it up on bootleg. So we decided, this map is our map, and usually I play OBJ, but I'll probably a support gameplay. I only play support on this map because I'm really good at it. So yeah, basically, they cap a flag, we come back with another cap on this map, but it was a really slow pace. No one was really playing aggressive until the tied situation on this round, so that's why it's midway through. But anyway, I'm going to talk about all three objectives, and all three roles in Slayer. I'm not too keen on it, but I do know like the basics of it. And basically, if you're a Slayer, you kind of want to help out the support by cutting out middle, but getting a lot of kills at the same time. But don't go on a kill horror rampage and try to get tons of kills and stuff like that. We're rushing in their spawn and getting yourself killed every 2 seconds. That's not helping us at all. And so yeah, that's really the only thing I can say about Slayer. But support and OBJ, I'm going to be really keen on it right now. First I want to touch on support. Support, everybody has a different way of playing, but for me, I find a key thing to do if you're going to be support is kind of not necessarily butt hug the guy, but follow an OBJ the way our leader likes to do it, until a recent change in his mind for me. He liked to have done it with 2 OBJs. I didn't like it. I like 2 Slayers, but recently we changed it. But going back to butt hugging an OBJ, or basically don't butt hug him, kind of sit back, but follow him all at the same time. And the reason why is because you want to get him, just in case he says get killed, but he picks up kill, and then you can kill another one, and then you can go grab their flag, instead of, having the OBJ just go grab the flag. If you're support, you're going to play aggressive, and in this gameplay, you'll see me as support. I'm playing aggressively. I'm not one of those people that likes to sit back. But, when you're playing support, if he does have flag at the point, as you know, the Slayers have the cutoffs during the middle, and, you know from instinct that they have called no one, from memory, not instinct, that they have called no one going to the spawn at all. Sit back, get ready to run the train with a flag as support. You can only do it with 2 people because OBJ, he's okay with cutoffs if he's played support before, but if he's never played support, he's not going to know any cutoffs, so he's not going to really be able to run the train. So I'm going to say that. Moving on to OBJ, which is mostly what I play, so I'm going to go a lot more in depth with it. Basically, starting off, before you ever touch the flag, make sure your support is going with you. Make sure your Slayers are in place. At the start of a game, I always just kind of sit back and kind of play a little bit of Slayer before I start actually playing the objective role, because I want to make sure my Slayers get in their spots to start killing. When all that goes down, you're ready to go. Start moving, and don't move towards their spawn, move away from it, and go from there. Let your Slayers take care of the spawn, let them continue to kill horde their spawn, let them worry about that, don't necessarily worry about it. You might pick up a guy or 2 whenever you're going that oddball route, but, what are you going to do? Now, whenever you grab the flag, basically, if you're going to be a smart OBJ, there's 2 different types of OBJs. There's a straight up rushing OBJ, who tends to get the flag, run all the way back under fire. Or there's a smart OBJ, which I am the smart OBJ. I'm not a rushing OBJ that kind of grabs flag, gets it, go grab it again, come get it. I played smart, and a rushing OBJ I have played before. Bootleg, his tendency, the only map I tend to want to do that rushing thing. But basically, when rushing OBJ, you want to you want to badly, you know, try to get. You want to try to go the most oddball route you can when going toward the flag. And then when you grab it, go the most oddball route. That really helps. And you grab the flag pretty freaking easily, and you just do the same thing back and back and back. If you're gonna play it smart, then there are 3 things I recommend doing. 1, when you're coming up the flag, I've already told you what to do. You know, kind of wait for your support to get in, and Slayer to kind of dig in and get ready to start killing. Second thing you want to do is then when you grab the flag, look at where your teammates, look at where the enemies have been, look at where your teammates have died if there are ones dead, and then check the kill feed. See how many enemies are down, see how many of your teammates are down. And then play from that advantage, and you know, you can go the most common route. But then when the enemy kind of gets used to you going to that common route, you're going to want to switch it up. You're going to want to go that oddball route, which could be towards their spawn, or it could be away from their spawn. It depends on where your teammates are at, and that's the third thing I want to touch on. When running the train, because say your support gets it because you went down, and you're going to run the train. What I recommend doing is hiding a little bit in the back towards their flag. You know, maybe you want to help out get kills, so hide in the middle. All depends on where you're at. As soon as you see them cut that flag, come out of your hiding spot, check for any enemies, grab the flag, go. That's what you want to do. But don't go the route he did, because if you're going to be a smart OBJ, which is very hard to do because you have a tendency to lose your mind very fast when you're playing OBJ, don't go to necessarily don't go the same route that the support went, because enemies are already going to be set up there because they were trying to catch up to them. So go the oddball route. Wherever your teammates are is probably where the enemies are at. Go where they're not, because you're usually safe going that way, unless you see where if you have a teammate down, you see where he spawns, play off that. That means that if you're going to go the oddball route where there's none of your teammates, and you know that must be no enemies are there, and you have a teammate spawn not over there, but rather on the other side, that means there are enemies over there, and that's their spawn, which you don't want to even venture into. So go to where your teammates are then, which would probably be to where their spawn was, because that means the spawn had swapped, and you can easily get an easy cap. And that's just basically how smart OBJ works. And this has been, you know, a big touch on it. And one more thing, if you're playing OBJ, all people should know, make sure that you call if you think someone's going into your spawn, because you have that instinct that Slayers have not really fired at anybody, but maybe one person, and no one else is down. Before you start running, get halfway through and then sit and wait for your support, because you want to say this, and I say it to my support sometimes. Spawn cutoff. I say spawn cutoff, he goes to the spawn, and then it creates no problems. You know what I mean? It doesn't create a problem with accidentally dropping the flag in their spawn, and they easily grab it and get the cap. And that's just another thing I wanted to touch on. That's all for this recording, guys. It's coming to a wrap. I'll have another commentary up soon. It's a pub commentary, but basically this is just kind of picking your role, helping you guys out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and favorite if you did. And also one more thing, if you want to do scrims with us, contact us in the 2 steps below. That's mine and our leader's flxshy's. And that's about all, guys. This is Wish, and I'll be seeing you guys later, so see ya.